Hi! So glad you're here. Thanks for joining me on my first video. I hope that you find this video helpful. It is my story, so as most dementia stories are, it's a bit depressing. But I would love to help you have a positive perspective and also feel empowered in the journey, just like I did. I hope you enjoy this video.
Hi, my name is Laura Smothers Chu. It's nice to meet you. And if you're watching this video, your mom or dad has been diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment or dementia. I want you to know that it doesn't make it any easier, but I've been there and I'm still there. And you're not alone. I'm so sorry. My dad was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment about 5 years ago. And the first thing I did, of course, was look up the term. And as you may have found, it is the first sign of dementia. And dementia has no cure. The first thing I found besides looking up the term was a lot of noise, a lot of information online that was very overwhelming. It was also extremely depressing, and it wasn't what I was looking for. I really wanted to find some steps that I could take that were practical so I could stop feeling so helpless. And I also just wanted a warm hug from a friend, a best friend who had been in that same situation and who could tell me that it would be okay. I wanted someone to really understand what I was going through. So after I looked up the information, I stepped up. I can't imagine how hard it would be to immediately need to take care of your soulmate for the rest of your life and not be taking care of yourself. Since that is so hard and overwhelming for the parent taking care of the person with dementia, they are unable to see the forest through the trees, if you will. And that puts you in a unique position to take the practical steps you need to take and know the financial implications of this diagnosis, to take the next legal processes, put those in place, and also ensure that both of your parents have a high quality of care in the future and currently. I can't stress this enough because the caregiver themselves tend to be at very high risk of having poor health, since they focus on the person they love more than themselves. I made these steps while having a full-time management job in DC, and I was able to initiate a updated power of attorney in their will. I was able to convince my dad to hand over his beloved car keys, and I helped file my parents' taxes for that year. It is an extremely difficult time, and I understand what you're going through.
So that's my story. As I mentioned, I am still walking through my journey each day, but through that experience, I was inspired to start my social enterprise called Befriended Heart. And Befriended Heart is a space where I will combine my knowledge from my personal experience as well as my professional experience in the healthcare field for almost 10 years. And through that knowledge, I will provide you with practical steps that I wish I had taken and steps that I did take to help my parents navigate dementia. I know as a daughter, you're probably feeling helpless. because you're not providing the direct care for your parent. But as I mentioned in the video, you can still help a huge amount. So if you are interested in hearing more tips, I would be honored if you could visit my website at joyindementia.com. You'll see it on the screen here. And I would love it if you could like this video, leave a comment, or subscribe. And that way I'll know that there is some interest in more of these videos and more tips. So I hope you have a great day today. Nice seeing you. Bye.